Chapter 42, EMT. Ambulance practice goes against the grain of self-centeredness by mentally putting ourselves in harm's way for the benefit of others. The practice also helps us understand that we're all in the same soup. We're all in this together. Speaking of interconnectedness, practicing with a group can be really helpful, like the difference between a solo voice and the power and resonance of a choir. Resonance, in training our mind and heart waves to synchronize and help one another, is being studied and affirmed in science and healthcare. Group practice has two major benefits. We support each other in a difficult task, like training our minds, and there's a synergy, an interaction that produces an effect greater than the sum of the parts, when the hearts and the minds dance freely and profoundly together. If you feel drawn to Tonglen ambulance visualizations, group practice is almost essential. It also helps to be guided by someone with experience. Pema Chodron, one of the most beloved contemporary Buddhist teachers, has many teachings on it in her books and online. I also offer a guided Tonglen practice on my webpage. Like anything, practice deepens the power and understanding of the technique. That being said, let's review the stages of the formal technique. The first stage draws on presence practice in letting go of all thoughts and concepts for a second or two. You create a blank page on which to create the practice. Secondly, use the breath, starting with the inhalation, to bring whatever negativity is in the environment into your heart. You visualize or mentally create the rose in the diamond transformer in your heart. You inhale the restriction, pollution, and pain in the environment, which gets transformed by the rose as though it were a magical, brilliant, healing environmental air purifier. On the exhalation, you send out and share this light, bright, cleansing, open healing into the world. You repeat this cleanup for a few minutes, enjoying your gallantry. Third, you remember a very personal pain, situation, accident, or trauma that touches your heart, which will cause sadness, tenderness, and empathy to rise. Then inhale the pain, hurt, restriction, panic, misunderstanding, whatever the pain associated with your memory is. You again establish the rose and the diamond in your heart, and when the breath carrying this pain hits the rose, it is transformed into healing, luminous, bright medicine. The exhalation takes this healing breath into the specific person or situation you want to heal. Do this for several minutes. Let's say I'm sitting beside someone dying. I would stay with this stage of the practice perhaps for the majority of my time with the dying person. When I enter a prison, I use Tonglen to slow down and sensitize my mind to the altered reality of prison life. The fourth stage generalizes your personal situation to the world or even the universe. I might expand my healing breath to everyone dying in a hospital near to where I am. How many people are dying and in uncertainty and panic at this very moment, right near me? I keep expanding to the state where I am, the country, the hemisphere, and eventually to all beings who are dying at that instant. The expansion can be geographic or linked by some commonality, like a particular disease or by hotspots of intensity, whatever your mind comes up with. I might think of not just humans, but all beings of the water, air, and earth, insects and microbes that are having difficulty letting go. I might end by doing Tonglen for the suffering of the earth itself, or even the solar system or the universe. Finally, the expansion of concern returns to oneself. You are that magical air purifier turning pain into hope and understanding and workability. A bell sounds, and you shift back to simple presence practice. It can be difficult to do Tonglen ambulance practice when you're in a difficult situation or experiencing acute pain. If that is the case, see yourself as one who needs kindness and ignite the tender feeling in your own heart. Extending kindness to yourself and hope for your own healing is a beneficial practice. Eventually, you may want to extend this kindness to others who are suffering, especially those afflicted by something similar to what you're going through. Afterward, do the heart-body happiness scan. While it seems counterintuitive to bring pain in, it's poignant, and you'll likely feel happier when you're open to helping the world. Ask yourself whether you feel happier when you're willing to jump in with those who are suffering. When the answer is yes, you've established another circuit in your brain that runs a current of happiness and compassion, the stuff you're built from.